Have you been dreaming about pizza lately? Well, then you come to the right place. Today, we're gonna make this delicious, yummy, homemade pizza that you can make in just a few hours. And it's gonna be so good, so yummy, and you're gonna tell all your friends about it. And so let's get started. Okay, first I have 1 1/4 cup of warm water. So it's not like scalding hot, but it's not like freezing cold. So if you put your finger in it, it shouldn't feel like anything. That's just warm. And into that, I'm gonna put in our yeast that we need to wake up. I have 1 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast here. Just sprinkle that in. And our yeast needs some food, so we're gonna put in half a teaspoon of sugar. And now just mix it all together so that the yeast is like incorporated in the water. And you wanna let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and you'll see little bubbles appearing. It's gonna be pretty. So see you then. Okay, so it's been a while. Our pretty yeast is all bloomed up and it's grown because it's alive. And so here in a very big bowl, I have 3 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour. This is going to be the base of our very pretty, delicious dough. Into that, we're gonna put in 3/4 teaspoon of salt. We're putting it into the flour and not the yeast mixture, because the salt slows down the growth of the yeast, because again, it's alive. So just put that in there and just give it a good mix. Yeah, just like that, to get it everywhere. It's just a quick little mix. And now we're gonna make this kind of little well, or like a hole in the middle, like that. We're gonna make a well, and into that we're going to put 3 tablespoons of a nice virgin olive oil right into the well. And our very, very pretty bloomed yeast mixture, which looks like this now. Sorry. Okay, anyway, we're just gonna give it a quick mix to it's making sounds. But we're just gonna give it a quick mix just to incorporate things, make things even. See how it's all bubbly and fizzy and stuff? Not fizzy, but whatever. We're gonna pour that into the well too. So we're adding the olive oil. We put that in before. We're adding the olive oil to give this like a nice flavor, and it helps you better work with the dough. So yeah, we're just gonna mix this until it forms like this scraggly kind of dough. It's not like all perfect and shiny already, because we're gonna need it after that. So I'm gonna see you after I mix this. Okay, so we have our dough here. Looks like that. So I cleaned the surface, no flour or anything, it's just a clean surface. We're going to turn it out onto the surface. And we're gonna knead. Now, kneading, you have to do a lot of it. So some people don't do enough of it. So you want to do it for 10 minutes, because that's how much time it will take to really get the gluten into there and make it look all pretty and delicious. So yeah, knead for 10 minutes. So I'm just doing like this rolling, bring it back, and maybe you can like do that and fold it into itself. Do the same thing like that. So see you in 10 minutes. Alright, so we have kneaded our dough for about 10 minutes. Now you can tell if it's ready if you, press and it bounces back. Just like that. So here I have the bowl that I used the dough in. I greased it with olive oil, just so the dough doesn't stick when we put it in to rise. So just put it in like that. And you also want to cover the dough with just a little bit of olive oil so that it doesn't stick. So now we're going to take this beautiful plastic wrap. It's not that beautiful, but whatever. Anyway, if I can get this to work. Oh my god, sorry. Okay, so we're going to take this plastic wrap. Dang it. And cover this so that it can rise. So if you are in a hurry, or if you want to make it right away, you can just let it rest for an hour. But the best thing to do is let it rest overnight. It will become so big and the flavor is going to be beautiful and it's going to be so much more complex and more flavorful, and it's just going to be way better. So I am going to rest this overnight. That's why I did this so late in the afternoon. I'm going to let it rest overnight and it's going to be beautiful and so pretty and so tasty, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello and welcome to the next day. So this is the dough. It has risen a lot. So, cause I left it overnight. It's been like, I don't know, overnight. I don't know how many hours, but yeah. So now here's the fun part. We're gonna punch it down. Just punch it. Yeah. So here I floured the surface so the dough won't stick because it is kind of sticky. So just flip it out. Oh, it smells so good too. And you're just gonna like knead it for another 1 to 2 minutes just to even out all the bubbles. Yeah. Okay, so I kneaded it and I floured the surface again and put it here. Now, sorry, we have to rest it again. Here I have a wet paper towel that I'm just gonna cover with. By the way, this is so soft. See how it like bounces back when I press it? See? Okay, so now we're gonna put this wet paper towel on top. You can use a towel or something too if you want. But yeah. Now 1 hour. So sorry, more resting, more waiting for that delicious pizza. But this makes it even more deliciouser. It's not a word. Whatever. 1 hour. See you then. Okay, so it's been an hour and it's so soft. I wish I could just play with it like the whole day, but I can't because pizza, yum. So we're gonna cut it in half, and because this makes 2 pizzas. Probably should have gotten a better knife than this, but oh well. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So now, okay, let me get these in too. They're so soft, by the way. So here I have like this, oops. here I have like this iron something. So like this thing. So this is what I'm going to bake it on. So first we need to shape the dough. So I'm just gonna flour the surface a little because my dough is kind of sticky, but you don't have to. Now, you know, just like poke it. So it's like kind of the best way to do it. So some of the bubbles like that stay in, or the way everybody wants to know how, which I can't really do, but I'm gonna try it. That didn't really work, but if you know how to do that, you can do that. It's kind of like, I like Googled how to do it, it's weird, but it's like kind of in the knuckles. You have to like put it on your knuckles and then like, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna stop now. But spread it out into a nice circle. If you want to make a rectangle pizza, that's fine with me. But yeah, shape it. Okay, so I'm putting the sauce on my pizzas. You can have a crust if you want. I have a crust. I put sauce on the edges too, so it's not exactly a crust. But you can put a crust on if you want to. I don't really have one, but yeah. So next, we're going to, well, I have some spinach here that I'm going to put on before the cheese. So, some yummy spinach. Yay. Eat your veggies. Just going to put it on. Okay, now I'm going to put the yummy cheese on. I'm using mozzarella cheese because that's probably the best cheese on pizza because it's stretchy. But it doesn't honestly really matter because it's all cheese. But yeah, just going to put some cheese on top. And then I also have some pepperoni that I'm going to place on. Okay, so I preheated the oven to 450 while I was putting on the toppings. So it's preheated, we're gonna put it in. You wanna bake it for about 15 minutes and it's gonna look real pretty and beautiful and delicious. See you then. So there's about 5 minutes left and it looks beautiful and it looks delicious and I can't wait to eat it. Yes. Okay, so the pizza's ready. Let's take it out. Oh boy. Okay, I'm struggling. There we go. Oh yeah. Let me get the other one real quick. Ooh, it's beautiful. Yay. Okay, now we're gonna let it cool down or else my mouth is going to burn. So yeah. Okay, so it's not cooled down yet, but I wanted to get the cheese pulls to see if it'd work. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes! Okay. Okay, so it looks so good. It's like pizza from like Pizza Hut. It's amazing. So let's try it out. Ooh. Wow, that is really, really good pizza. And so fun to make and so good. Turned out so pretty. And it's like so round. I've never made a round pizza before, which is weird. I always make like this rectangle pizza, which is okay. Anyway, you should totally try this out. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love the pizza you're gonna eat after it. Like eating is like the best part of it. Anyway, you should totally try this recipe out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.